I-Venture at ISB completes 1 year of innovation and entrepreneurship.
Last year, Dean Madan Pilutla, Professor Bhagwan Chowdhury, Mr. Samya Kumar and the team came together to sow the seeds of I-Venture at ISB. The aim is to build a cohesive environment of entrepreneurship and innovation with an objective to create a global corridor for entrepreneurs across sectors from around the nation and beyond.
So the story behind this is that we have a new Dean, Madan Pilutla, who started in July, and he noticed that ISB was involved in a lot of entrepreneurship activities. We had Atal Incubation Center in Mohali campus, D-Labs in Hyderabad. We had a tribal entrepreneurship system, technology entrepreneurship program, and dairy, digital identity research initiative. And he thought that we need to think about these things in one whole. So we created I-Venture at ISB. The goal is to really bring this all together.
And it's just fitting that we celebrate our first anniversary at the same time that ISB completes 2 decades of creating the finest business minds in the country. As we look back at the last 12 months of the many milestones we achieved at I-Venture at ISB, some stand out.
I-Venture at ISB launched flagship initiatives such as iSprout, a pre-incubation program that caters to early-stage ventures and aspiring entrepreneurs.
We launched our one-of-a-kind program, I-Win, to provide acceleration support for women-founded, co-founded startups. The first cohort onboarded 16 high-potential women-led ventures.
I-Venture at ISB, in its mission to nurture and support early-stage startups, launched I-Mentor at ISB, a platform for interested and motivated mentors to guide work with young innovators, aspiring startups, and high-impact ventures.
In our efforts to ignite a spark amongst aspiring entrepreneurs, we launched I Speak at ISB, a forum for thought leaders to share ideas and initiate dialogues. So far, we have hosted a few eminent speakers like Vamsi Krishna from Vedantu, Tal Katran, Accelerators Guru from Israel, and Ankur Variku.
In its endeavor to create a platform for startups to pitch, interact, engage, and network with potential partners and investors in the ecosystem to support the participants in exploring opportunities, funding, and collaborations, I-Venture at ISB launched iHustle.
We also saw the launch of SaaS cohort under the Startup Incubation Program to support and nurture SaaS ventures. Agri-Impact Acceleration Program was also launched to support innovative solutions in the agri space.
With the Government of India's support under the umbrella of I-Venture at ISB, a variety of programs are being run.
Startup India Seed Fund scheme that aims to provide financial assistance to startups and enable their growth from proof of concept to commercialization. Both D-Labs and AIC are the portfolio incubators of Startup India Seed Fund.
Under the Department of Science and Technology's Nidhi SSS program, I-Venture at ISB offers startup incubation and seed funding support to help startups advance to the next stage of growth.
In collaboration with the Tribal Cooperative Finance Corporation Limited, I-Venture at ISB runs the TriCore program, an ISB flagship entrepreneurship program since 2019 under the Telangana government's Tribal Welfare Department. I-Venture at ISB is now gearing up for the batch 4 of the program.
I-Venture at ISB also focuses on creating multifaceted interventions to encourage innovation across realms through collaborations and partnerships.
In partnership with the Atal Innovation Mission and Niti Aayog, we launched Atal Catalysts at ISB, one-of-a-kind program designed to inspire and mold the young minds of high school students who are selected from the Digital Tinkering and Business 101 program. Atal Catalysts at ISB is designed to advance 100 young minds by taking their products and pitches into the market.
As part of the program, we organized the Big Pitch for the top 20 teams. A staggering range of ideas was showcased before the final 10 were selected. To create a community of aspiring entrepreneurs, budding innovators, high potential startups, mentors, government, corporates, partners, and other important stakeholder pillars of entrepreneurship, I-Venture ISB organized multiple events and forums.
To begin with, Professor Bhagwan Chaudhary had a well-publicized and fruitful conversation with a distinguished panel of venture capitalists on how do we make Hyderabad the first choice for startups in the presence of Honorable Minister Shri KTR Garu.
The first iConnect at ISB event was organized in partnership with Kalari Capital and India partners at the Hyderabad campus. A few incubated startups of I-Venture at ISB presented to a panel of VCs, followed by a networking evening that offered a platform to collaborate.
The second iConnect at ISB event was organized in AIC ISB Mohali. The event hosted a roundtable on ecosystem development, which was graced by Dr. Chintan Vaishnav, other officials from the government, ecosystem partners, investors, and corporates. It was followed by a startup showcase and a networking evening that was attended by startups and other ecosystem stakeholders.
I-Venture at ISB initiated its global corridor activities by showcasing 4 of its portfolio ventures to top investors from the Silicon Valley and the Bay Area in the United States.
We have also partnered with global incubators and enablers such as TBDC and SwissNex to facilitate the internationalization support to startups. I-Venture at ISB hosted and engaged eminent guests on both campuses to create a collaborative network that can accelerate growth of the startups.
I-Venture at ISB's first year has been the culmination of individual efforts, dreams, and even minor setbacks. But obstacles, notwithstanding the sheer enormity of successes, can be measured by some numbers. So, here's a snapshot of D-Lab's journey.
The AIC journey is as impressive.
A great year for all of us at I-Venture at ISB. And to think, we're only getting started.